Hey everyone, it's Steve from the garden. In this video, I'm going to be jump starting my corn. I'm about 3 weeks away from my last frost date, which would be like May 15th, and that's the day I would usually try to transplant or start sweet corn. And what I want to do is I want to get an early start on the seeds so that when the May 15th comes around, I have like 2 to 3 inch tall plants that I can put in the ground. For the setup, I have a 38 cell tray. Now I'm choosing the 38 cells because these cells are a little bit bigger and corn can get big fairly quickly. The other thing I did is I pre-soaked the corn kernels to soften them up a little bit before I actually plant them in. I dimpled the surface of all the cells and I'm going to put 1 kernel per cell. So I counted out 38 corn kernels to do this. And the variety of sweet corn I'm growing this year is called Yellowstone. Now, Yellowstone is an augmented super sweet, which means it's going to have both super sweet kernels, which is the SH2, along with the sugar enhanced kernels, or the SE kernels. And that gives you kind of like that really sweet corn with a little bit softer texture of the SE variety. I want all the seeds to be somewhere between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch down. So any seed that might be a little high, I'm just going to tap it down with my finger to make sure it's at the depth I want. Once that's done, I just need to cover up all these seeds with my potting mix, or my seed starting mix actually. I did pre-moisten the seed starting mix so that the bottom layer of the cells has got some moisture already. I'm going to give this one good watering, and then I'm going to put a humidity dome on it, and we'll check back on it in like 3 to 4 days to see how we did. These seeds are supposed to have a 94% germination rate, but to me, I've never had anything get close to that, so we'll see how it goes. Since I did start at 38 cells, I only actually need about 24. If I do get more than 24, then I can plan out some additional rows for that. But 24 is what my actual target is. It's been 4 days since we started the sweet corn, so let's check the germination and see where we're at. So in 4 days, this is where we're at. Some of them are, 1.5 inches tall, and others are just breaking the surface. Now I needed 24 plants for planting out in the garden, and right at this moment, I have 23 coming up. Now it is quite possible that over the course of the next couple weeks, before I plant these in, that I will get a couple more coming up. This is the first video in a series of growing sweet corn in a small space. For all of us who don't have 1,000 square feet to grow sweet corn. In the future videos, I'll cover planting them in the ground, doing the row spacing, pollination, and eventually the harvest. So stay tuned on these videos, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed, hope you got something out of this, and we'll see you on the next one.